prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell. And
one of these teams is going to have to work in unison from bell to...
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with a pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell. No tags, no countouts, no disqualification. The Usos and the New Day
came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, three clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy. Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
He'll make his way to the ring. Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight. I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other.
Some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level. You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
Oh, God. He catches Jimmy with a counter. Oh! He's able to reverse it. Super kick. Elbow drop. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can...
Crucifix. This could be it.
Shoulders down.
A kick out before won by the challenger.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Returning to the ring now. Rocket kick. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I have never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning.
No, nothing fancy here.
Instant victory!
Backed up! Cover to be crowned champion. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Lands an elbow.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
And he now slides back into the ring. Hold over, nice DDT. He wants this fight on the outside. Bringing a steel chair into play here. Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. Stomped to the belly! Ooh! Caught in a bad spot.
He deciphered the title. And the glory.
Gets there. Teammate makes the same.
He's in a predicament here. Launched with a banana belly. That's a full-on that'll floor you.
Challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT.
Right in the breadbasket. Oh, didn't see that one coming.
Coming back from the outside now. Shoulder tackle. The Challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long. Big D! The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
He kicks out with force.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point?
Gets the reversal. What a counter. DDT.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. Attacking the leg there. Scooped up. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Oh, what a clothesline.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
Headed back into the ring. Hooked in. Small package driver.
Could be.
Pin attempt by the champion. He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one. And here is Jey Uso forced out of the ring. Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter. Out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Big time escape right there. Oh, now nasty. Making way towards the top rope.
It up high.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Down they go.
Shoulders are down to retain. Strong kick out late into the match.
What is it gonna take to put him away? Boom! Fought off with an elbow. Ooh, clothesline delivery. Top rope. Oh, so splash by Jay.
Will that be enough to win the titles?
And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
He's been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face.
And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in. He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Hooked up. Package drive. Did the champ just finish the job?
The New Day retain the title.
Here are your winners, and still the Smack.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th Tag Team Championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Oh, and there goes Woods.
Nasty kick to the face.
Big into the pin. Title on the line. Get this back into the ring now. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Schoolboy from behind.
Not even a 1 count there.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
New Day referred to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him
Cover for the championship. He puts an end to the pin there. Elbow drop. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good. Back into the ring now. Holy time offense there. Sharp clothesline. The champ with the pin.
Woods off the pin at 2.
How in the world did he kick out? Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just...
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry. And a stop to the gut.
Setting up for something here.
Shot after shot after shot. Oh, man.
And come on, the champ with the cover. There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even 1 at this point?
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. Xavier Woods up the turnbuckles.
He'll take things into the ring. He realizes this is his opportunity. To the sky.
Missile drop kick. Producing a trampling. And a big splash.
This has to be it.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
There is no quit in in this man tonight. Jay is in a very vulnerable position here. Big E!
Big E with a big ending.
The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
Jimmy saw it coming. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? The challenger is getting torn into.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
A back suplex. Guys, I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue like this? Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso.
And the Usos now showing how well they know the New Day.
Familiarity breeds contempt, and the Usos are showing their unfiltered disdain.
Down across the neck. Drop kick hits the mark. Takes out the knee. The champion taking even more of a beating here.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the